In this video, I'm going to show you how my student Zara went from $0 to $70,000 in sales with their Shopify dropshipping store. And even at the end of this interview, I'm going to show you the exact things that she did to achieve these results so you can implement it for your own store. Now, it's important to remember that Zara is not like most people. She actually moved from another country to the US and got a 9-to-5 job, and she started her own dropshipping business about a year ago. She got into someone's mentorship group and pretty much got screwed over. She did not get the support that she wanted and the results. So she recently joined my mentorship group about 6 months ago. And after joining it, she's been super happy with the community, the support, and her results have been exploding recently. Watch how she goes from $0 to $70,000 with her store and see exactly the things that she changed inside her dropshipping business to achieve massive success. I see too many people do dropshipping completely wrong, so I'm excited to show you this interview and show you how to do it the right way. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and that like button. And if you want to go ahead and apply for my personal mentorship group, the link will be in the description below. With that, let's get into the interview as Zara shows you how she went from $0 to $70,000 with her store. Keep in mind, she's a little camera shy, so the camera will be off. Let's get into it. Oh, Zara, I'm happy to have you on the call today. I know it's been a cool journey so far with your e-com store. First of all, how long have you been doing e-com and how did it all start?
Um, Last year, October, that's when I started. I found you on Instagram because I wanted to go into dropshipping, but I didn't know anyone to teach me. So I searched like dropshipping, like hashtag dropshipping, and you came up. I was like, oh, maybe I can join. I joined another.
You said that you joined another program first. It wasn't what you were looking for, and then you
Yeah,
joined ours. Tell me about that experience.
she wasn't giving us all that. She was just telling us to pay influencers to market the product for us. No ads, nothing. And I paid a lot of money to her. I paid her to build my e-commerce website. It didn't even get one sale.
Tell me what was different about learning from me and my mentorship. How was it different? And then we'll get into a little bit of the results that you've gotten so far.
It was different because you showed us courses and everything. Like you even answer questions. Any question like someone asks you, your team or you like to answer the question immediately. Like I'm like very surprised. They go fast as possible to like answer the question and help you.
First of all, it's super cool how you first used the AliExpress strategy. You found, even though a product that people might think saturated, but it met all the criteria of a winning product, the criteria that I give you in the course, which is the 7 characteristics of a winner product, right? And then
Yeah.
you're able to go out there and actually find content for it and put it
hmm
into the winning formula. So how helpful was it to just have that step-by-step strategies in front of you to be able to launch it and get the success you wanted?
It was 100% helpful for me. Like I never knew what I was doing from the start. Like your course helped me a lot for real. I cannot even explain it.
Incredible. That's
It's like almost everyone was getting results. Like someone would just come up and like show us the results screenshot. I'm like, oh wow. And your team is like very supportive and like they answer any question thrown to them. Like any bit of question, they answer it. And if not even your team, like even people in the course, they're even helpful.
so tell me a little bit more about your background. Why did you decide to start e-commerce? Why was it so important for you to succeed?
I came from Nigeria like a year and 8 months ago, and the work here, they just pay you. Is I'm grateful for the work here because they have a lot of opportunity here than in my country. But like I needed something more. I needed something more to like establish or to build. I needed something more for me to build more money, more income, for me to build something in my country or help establish something else. You know what I mean? Or
Yeah.
to,
And tell us a little bit about your results recently with the store. How much sales has been done, right?
walk us through kind of like what type of ads are you running, right? What's the structure there, and tell us like your experience just so far with everything.
The first time I started, I wasn't even doing 1K a month. I was just doing like 200, and like the supplier is gonna take all my money, and I don't have no profit left. The product I told you I found it from AliExpress. The ads I found it from TikTok. TikTok, so even TikTok and Instagram, I found it on both apps. And it was good. I tested a lot of videos and it wasn't working. But when I started looking for the ones that describe what they're doing, how it's helpful, how um like describe the products, how it's helpful, the wow value there. Yeah, that's when I started getting sales, like a lot of sales, not even like 1K, but like good amounts of. So when I met you, oh my God, it's skyrocketed. Like you changed my store to you changed my website to a whole new website. Like I was so surprised to see. I've never seen a website like, because other times I do the website by myself and like it wasn't perfect, but it was.
I know that we did really help you a lot. It was pretty cool. Like we built you the website. That's like a bonus that we do for the mentorship students. We even gave you lifetime access to the supplier who was giving you much better pricing, much faster
Yeah,
shipping, everything like that. Like the other supplier were just screwing you, whoever were using before. We're not going to mention their name,
yeah.
but it was cool to be able to switch it over to a private supplier. What is total sales so far on the store?
The total sales is 74,800.
74,800.
Sales.
Incredible. That was you're going through that tough period because you invested in this other person, you were trying things and it wasn't working, right? How
Yeah.
much after you joined our mentorship did you get these results and hit this winter product? How long after was it?
I joined your mentorship last year and like it took me like 6 months. Yeah, like 6 months to start
Yeah.
like seeing good results. I was getting sales, but it wasn't consistent. It was dying so fast. But it took me like 6 months to start getting like good amounts of sales in a day.
Well, congratulations again. What do you have to
Thank you
say to
so
those
much.
people that are kind of like on the sidelines right now? They need that extra motivation and push to really give it their all, take the first step, or even those who are already in, the world of dropshipping and e-commerce, they need that little motivation or that fuel. What do you say to those people?
They shouldn't give up. That's just the word. Like they shouldn't give up and put more work in. Like keep going and like put more work in. That's just what I need to say to them.
Congratulations again. The
Thank
first
you.
public woman, well, not fully public, but we got an interview, and I'm excited to see what your next 100K milestone, then to 500K, and then to a million. We're excited for your journey.
Thank you so much.
Now, what an incredible interview that was. Zara is one of the most genuine people I know, and she truly deserved every single little bit of that success. Now, what is the exact things that she actually did to achieve this success? So let me break down a few things that she did. Number one, her product selection was on point. What she did was went to AliExpress and went to the bestseller tab. Now, most people think that AliExpress bestsellers will show you a bunch of saturated products, and that's mostly true, but doesn't mean that a saturated product can't sell. In fact, a lot of my winter products are actually saturated products. However, most saturated products people forget about and they don't know how to market them correctly. They just go ahead and say, oh, that's saturated, that can't be sold anymore, and then just leave it on the side. So everyone forgets about it. But in fact, a saturated product, a product with thousands and thousands of orders on AliExpress, shows you that there is massive demand for that product. And what she did is found a product that people have forgotten about and hasn't been recently consistently advertising. Now, this was a seasonal product and it's still selling today, but she was able to capture that demand. She went to Google Trends and typed in the niche of the product she wanted to sell in, and she saw that it was about to take off. So she instantly went ahead and set up that product on her Shopify store. The next thing that she did was she went to TikTok and made sure there was enough content for her to start advertising the product. It's important that if you're going to try to sell a dropshipping product, you go on TikTok, Instagram, and even YouTube to see if there's enough content on your product, because this content will be later used in your ads. She saw that there was many viral videos that she can use in her video ads, and that was a great sign for her to move forward with the product. Something that I teach inside my mentorship group is how to go ahead and make sure that your product is a potential winner. There's many characteristics that we look for, but a few of them is obviously a wow factor product with a high demand and a product that's not usually sold in, the convenience stores. It's also a product that has high margin, meaning you can get it for say $10 and sell it for $40. In this case, she had a lot of margin to work with and was able to make a lot of profit because of the margin that she was able to get the product for. The next thing that we actually helped her with was building out her store to look like a branded dropshipping store. Most people are selling these products and look very gimmicky. Their dropshipping store looks like a 15-year-old created it with no design aspect and just looks like a dropshipping store. People know if it's a dropshipping store and they kind of get scared off. So it's important to make sure your store looks like a real brand. So what we actually did was we built her a store and we took care of all the dirty work. Part of the bonuses that we do for our mentorship clients is we build them a store to get started with. So we took the store that she had and made it look way nicer. So she was able to look like a real branded dropshipping store. Now, the last thing that she did was she focused on what was working. After testing the product for a few days, she was quickly able to find out which creatives were working the best and bringing in the sales. And what she did was 100% focused in on those creatives working. So for example, if you have 5 different video ads running and each one of them are spending money but not getting sales, but then you have 1 or 2 of them that are getting the majority of the sales, those are the 2 ads you want to continue pouring money on. Because it is printing money and sales for you, just go ahead and scale those and turn off the other ones. All you need is 1 or 2 creatives that are really going to work for you to be able to scale a dropshipping product to $100,000 in sales and beyond. And of course, all you need is 1 product to change your life. So if you enjoyed this video and you want to be a part of my personal mentorship group so we can choose you a product, build you a store, and give you the step-by-step training to run profitable paid ads, then go ahead and go to the first link in the description and apply for my personal mentorship group. I hope you enjoyed the value in this video and it inspires you to keep pushing and crushing with your own e-commerce business. We'll talk soon.